Hey guys, welcome back to CLOCKWISE Crypto. Hope you guys are moving forward in everything that you do. Diving right into a market update here, giving you our outlook on the markets. Bitcoin sitting at $60,000 and pulling back $60,499.54 and pulling back. So a ton of corrections being had right now. And I know this wasn't a popular opinion. We were saying this when Bitcoin shot up after the Fed interest news, the rate cuts for the Fed interest news, and we did not necessarily get a lot of support with that bias because the FOMO came in, right? And the optimism, right? Oh, this is it. This is gonna kickstart the bull market. But time and time again, we've seen this fundamental news come out. A spike and then a correction. That's what we saw here. So we're not afraid to step out on a limb and be a little bit different, even if our analysis is puts us out there. And so we were correct again with that. But we're kind of going to go into why, right? So why? So the reason why is because we have this channel here, this channel that I've been talking about. So not only did we have the white level of resistance, right? We had this range level of resistance. We have this channel that has not been broken out of ever since it got into it. Came in in February. We've been in this range the entire time, right? So we break out here. I said, okay, break and close above this level of resistance, fine. For me to really know that we're now into a bullish run, a bull run, we need to break this level right here, which is about 70,200. So we broke this level here, which is about 65. I said, okay, you broke 65, but we're still in the channel. Okay. We broke this level. When I say 65, I'll mark it up here so you can see what I'm talking about. So I wanted to see a lower high broke. This was broken, right? Of course, this is clearly broken. The only concern is we had this channel that we're still in. We're still in that range. So yes, we broke and closed above, and we had that level of resistance. I was right next to it. So it's pretty much the same range, almost like a double top. Okay. This is pretty much the same range. Okay. A double top. We're still in the channel, and now we're falling back. So that was kind of the why behind. I'm like, okay, I do think that we're going to pull back. Okay. And essentially I have the green trend line still on the chart because for some reason I believe that we could pull back and hit this green trend line for a bounce. Okay. I don't necessarily think we'll break it. Okay. But there's something about this trend line that I think that everything is leaning back towards lining up with that trend line. So, it's just, and that's just TA. That's not even including the fundamentals with the institutions behind it, behind Bitcoin. But what I'm seeing here is there's definitely some respect. 1, 2, we didn't get a third touch here. So I am very optimistic with Bitcoin long term, but I do think we need to break. We need to have a significant breakout for it to end all discussions about if we're finally heading towards bullish momentum. Right now we're not. Okay. Right now we're pulling back. Looks like a massive pullback. And if you wanted to ask me where this pullback will go to, we may be able to pull for some Fibonacci's. Pulling up here, swing high to swing low, pulling up. So it looks like right here, 61.8, we've already pulled back there. Okay. So that's about 61.8. So with that being said, it looks like we've already did a correction, a significant retracement. But we need to break out of this channel for me to have any additional bias, guys. So going to crypto bubbles, we see pretty much this is the time to buy. And a lot of people that know I'm in crypto, right, they say, well, so Bitcoin, it's pulled back. It's down $5,000. I'm like, yep, bought more. All that Ethereum is down, yeah, bought more. And you have that same conversation with people. They're like, why would you buy more? I'm like, this is the time to buy. This is the time to get in at a discount. Because typically what's going to happen is it's going to make a new all-time high. Then people are going to have belief. Then they're going to buy in. And then they're going to get dumped on because they need to get a higher target for them to make significant gains on their money versus getting in when it's cheap and it's on sale and accumulating that way. So typically that's what happens. And that seems to be the pattern, to be honest with you, unfortunately. So we're the people that are not necessarily used to investing. That's typically how they'll invest. They'll invest, when there's FOMO. They'll invest when, we look at the fear greed meter. They'll invest when it's green, extreme greed. That's when they'll invest. And then they'll get in at the worst prices, get the worst gains, get dumped on, and never return again, or they'll return when it's too late. So that's typically the cycle. And, you have an opportunity to capitalize on taking advantage of these prices, guys. Extreme red, extreme buying opportunities for everyone. So we are taking advantage of that. Even going over to JumpX, our channel sponsor, who is pretty much allowing us to copy trade, guys. We're going to set this up so you can trade with us. You guys saw our gains. Yes, we made about $450 in like 20 minutes. It's great. But one thing I like about this is you're going to see why we took the trade. It's not just trading, oh yeah, sell here, buy here. We're going to show you why. So definitely take a look at JumpX. Links will be in the description. And the cool thing about JumpX is there's no KYC. Okay. The cool thing about JumpX is, really that anyone's able to have a seat at this table. Okay. The VIP 3 fees are pretty much next to nothing. Okay. And there's no exchange out there offering the same fee level that JumpX is doing. No KYC or VPN needed. 100% worldwide. Okay. 50% trading fee cashback on top of VIP 3 fees. 0% spot trading fees. Okay. And you can copy trading accounts and get notified live with every trade that I take. Okay. So, safe, trustable exchange. And to be honest with you, it's pretty much eliminating all excuses when it comes to trading crypto, buying crypto, getting your foot in the door, taking advantage of piggybacking on people that already know what they're doing. Like, we've been trading for a while, guys. We've been trading for a while. You guys see what we can do. You guys see our, even go back in our videos, look at our TA, right? Look at our TA, you know what we can do. And that, to be honest with you, we've been spot on well over a year now with our TA, despite popular opinion. Okay. So definitely take a look if you want to join along with us. We do not trade that much, but when we do trade, we go hard and we do pretty well. So we don't short Bitcoin a lot. We buy the actual asset. So when we do trade, it's for a reason and it's very intentional. So definitely take a look at this and continue to take advantage of this opportunity, because there's no barrier to entry anymore. Right now, there's a lot of exchanges where you have the KYC, you need a VPN to use this one because they're not allowing this in your country, right? JumpX doesn't have any of that. Okay, so pay attention to that. Links will be in the description as well. Diving back into some cool projects real quick that I am very interested in taking a look at. I'm definitely interested in HBAR. We haven't talked about HBAR a lot recently, but I'm definitely interested in Hedera, what they're doing. I do think it's extremely undervalued right now. Extremely undervalued, guys. Extremely undervalued, and I think sky's the limit. Its all-time high is 50 cents. About 50 cents. I definitely think HBAR can go to $1 with no problem whatsoever. So very excited to accumulate. Been accumulating HBAR for a while. Got my bags packed. Honestly, been thinking about getting some more, to be honest with you, just because I think sky's the limit. If you go to their Twitter, you can see some updates. Let's see some updates with Hedera, what they're doing. Here, hello future hackathon, and they had an event there. They've been going all over the place as well. So really staying active despite market conditions, getting conversations, seeing what they're doing. You actually also saw them on the karate combat as well. So that was definitely good to see. And continuing to just have conversations and build those relationships is really what I love to see. I think Hedera is a sleeping giant. A ton of updates coming down the pike with HBAR and Asset Tokenization Studio is an open toolkit configuration, issuance, and management of tokenized securities and equities on the Hedera network, all in less time with less risk. So sky's the limit for this project, guys. You guys already know how I feel about the governing council. You guys already know. Heavy hitters, guys. Heavy hitters. Okay? Heavy hitters. Enough said, guys. You know how I feel. We went over this before. I get excited just even seeing the governing council, guys. I get excited just seeing that because it's almost like it's almost a no-brainer when it comes to seeing HBAR, seeing what they're doing, seeing the speed, seeing the security of the network, okay, and then seeing the people behind them, Dell and IBM, okay, LG, Google, okay, like T-Mobile, right, like Ubisoft, Boeing, all right, heavy hitters on the governing council. It's almost, in my opinion, it's almost fail-proof. It's almost fail-proof, because even if there is some lapse or some roadblock, they're going to overcome it very quickly with the resources that they have through their governing council. Okay. So definitely excited about HBAR. We'll dive into HBAR a little bit more in depth soon. So pay attention to the videos coming for that, guys. And definitely wanted to give you a market update. But hope you guys got some value out of this video. Keep moving forward in everything that you do. We'll see you soon.